it make you feel bad about yourself because it's like, damn, I was really like that.
Yeah.
But you don't see it when you're doing it. But when you, like I said, prison, that's why I said prison saved a lot of us, bro. Whether a person want to admit it or not, prison saved a lot of us, bro. Because a lot of us would be dead right now, bro. We was really living that life.
Prison Stories 101. Man, we're back with another one, man. Floss the boss.
Man,
we got him back in the building.
For real, man.
Man, for those that don't know, man, if you don't mind, introduce yourself again and let them know how much time you sat down for, bro.
Man, y'all know who it is, man. It's Floss the boss, the biggest boss, man. Back on the Prison Stories again, man. I did 17 years incarcerated at TDCJ, man. You know what I'm saying? Texas prison system for real. Y'all know who it is, man.
Man, you know, whenever we do these prison stories, I always like to kind of catch up with, you know, since the last time you came, how has the reaction been to some of your stories? I know some people probably seen you on a couple of reels or so. How's the reaction been?
Man, I mean, it's been love. It's been nothing but love, bro. I mean, you know, I meet a lot of people out and they be like, man, ain't you that guy from Prison Stories? And you know what I'm saying? And we get to politicking and some people come up to me and be like, bro, I felt what you were saying, bro, because I went through that same stuff, you know what I'm saying? And man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes be getting on here lying about the penitentiary, but man, you was telling the real, you know what I'm saying? I told him, man, that's what I do, man. I'm gonna tell you the real of it, man. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, and at the same time, I'm not gonna falsify it either. And I'm not gonna glorify it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Because like I said, ain't nothing cool about being in the penitentiary, man.
That's facts. And you did 17 of them mugs, man. So, you know, not too many people can say they came through that unscathed. So,
yeah.
What I like to do right now, man, you know, just to give people a little brief history is, if you don't mind, man, I'd like to walk back through the situation that got you caught up, man. If you don't mind,
okay.
If you don't mind taking us through the day, whether the week, whether the month of everything that took place, but yeah, let's go ahead and kick it off like that, man. I want to kind of walk back through the day they hit you up with it, man, if you don't mind.
Well, shoot, man, I was in the hood, you know what I'm saying, chilling and stuff, man, and it's a bad situation because a guy that I really don't even hang around or be around like that, I just know his family, you know what I'm saying? So he comes over to my house and he's like, he beat up. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? He done went through it. I'm like, man, what's going on, man? He like, man, these dudes, they jumped me, man. They fucked me up. They came to my mama house, talking about shooting my mama house up, man. I need to get to my mama house to make sure my mama all right. So in my mind, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? Well, man, this my family people. You know what I'm saying? People that I call family, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy, I'm real close with, and that's his cousin. So I'm like, well, shoot, let's take a ride over there. Well, before we can get over there, a car pulls up on the side of me, you know what I'm saying, trying to run me off the road. So I'm like, man, but he not telling me these the guys, you know what I'm saying, that he didn't have the altercation with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the, so I'm thinking it's just some hood shit.
So you was on your way over there? Or?
Yeah, to go to his mama house. Because he was talking about, he wanted to go check on his mama because they was talking about shooting his mama house up. So when we get on our way over there, as the guys trying to cut me off and jump in front of me, you know what I'm saying? I think it was like 4 or 5 guys in the car. You know what I'm saying? So you know me, I'm like, well, what's up? You know what I'm saying? They like, what's up? Pull over. You know, now taking in mind, he not saying nothing. He not letting me know this the dudes or none of this. You know what I'm saying? Why he quiet about it? Ain't like, hey man, that's them or nothing. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? So when I finally pull over, you know what I'm saying? The words got exchanged, you know what I'm saying? Weapons get drawn. You know what I'm saying? I end up catching a murder case, you know what I'm saying, and going to prison for 17 years. I had a 25-year sentence, aggravated. I did 17 on the 25 and made parole.
Did you take it to trial or you caught the plea?
No, I took it to trial, man. I tried to fight as much as I can, man, but I mean, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, like I told you before, I'm not even mad about going to prison because I needed it. The way I was running the streets, the things that I was doing, you know what I'm saying? The people that I was hurting and robbing and doing this and that, man, I needed that sit down, bro. God bless me by sending me to prison because I'd probably be dead right now.
So let me ask you, the moment that situation happened, did you go on a run? Did you hide out? Did you turn yourself in?
Yeah, I went on a run first. I had took off. I ran to Oklahoma City. And
who was in Oklahoma?
Just family members.
Okay.
And, you know, I was down there hiding out and stuff, and then I found out they was going to put a manhunt out for my arrest. So that's when I went on and I was like, man, I don't want to put my wife at the time and my kids through this, so I'm going to go ahead and turn myself in, you know what I'm saying?
How long were you?
I was on the run for probably like, I want to say like 3-4 weeks.
Okay, that's pretty long.
You know what I'm saying? But the funny thing about it is a guy that was close to me, you know what I'm saying? His name E. A guy that, you know who you is, chump. A guy that was close to me, he calls me while I'm in Oklahoma like, man, that's crazy about that shooting, man. Damn, you killed that boy, man. So I was like, what the fuck? I said, man, I don't know what the hell you talking about. He was like, damn, man, boy, you smoked him. So I hung up the phone on him. Come to find out, he had the phone bugged and had the police there trying to bust me.
Damn. Who was he to you at the time?
He was a homeboy, a close homeboy, man. Yeah, man. That's why like Mo3 said, everybody ain't your partner, man.
Damn.
Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner.
When it comes to, and again, this just to, again, we're trying to educate as far as how things go from your experience.
Mm-hmm.
When you do turn yourself in,
yes.
I'm assuming they're going to question you. They're going to take you in the interrogation room. Do you skip that whole process, or do you allow them?
No, I skip that whole process. That's one thing you don't do. You don't talk and you don't jeopardize nothing that you got going on by running your mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what the code is about snitching. You know what I'm saying? And you could go look it up. Every time they try to ask me a question, I said, man, I'm not speaking to my lawyer present. I don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? So they end up taking me back, putting me back in the holding cell, then took me back to population. You know what I'm saying? You sit in the holding cell for like 3 days, then they send you to population.
When you see someone that does talk to the laws, thinking they could talk their way out of a situation, what's your thought process when you see someone that don't mind talking to the laws for 6 hours, explaining how they didn't do the crime?
For one, you snitching on yourself for even talking. For two, whoever you was involved with that was with you, you snitching on them too. So you already know the rules of the street. My thing is, if you acquire this street life, then you gotta acquire everything that come along with it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the gangster, well, be the gangster. Don't get caught and don't do, oh man, this and that, and then get to squealing and stuff, man. Take your lick like a man, man. This is what you signed up for. It's the same way with gang banging. If you claim you a Crip or you a Blood, you know what I'm saying? This is what you signed up for, so you got to take whatever go along with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just the rules of the game, baby.
That's real. Did you have a court appointed, or did you have a paid lawyer?
Well, I had a paid lawyer at first, and then I fired him because he was talking a bunch of nonsense, man. He was just on some stupid shit. And I'm like, bro, if you ain't gonna represent me, you need to move around. He was a friend of the family, you know what I'm saying? But the way he kept trying to talk to me and stuff in the visitation room and stuff, man, I was just like, man, you can go, bro. I don't need you.
What was he saying? What was he trying to get you to?
He was just, man, did you do it, man? I know you did it. I know your family. I'm like, bro, what the?
wow.
Is all they got to do with anything. What is you talking about?
This your paid lawyer talking like that?
Talking to me like that. And he's a friend of the family, so I guess he feel like you know what I'm saying? I felt like he was the judge. I was like, God, you know what I'm saying? But I ended up getting a court-appointed lawyer, which was, he was an ex-Dallas judge. Everybody know him, named Larry Baraka. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that, when he was a judge, he used to tell people how much coins I got in my hand. And whatever they tell him, he say, that's how much time you got.
I heard
you know what I'm saying? Or he'll throw the coins in the air and say, whatever one you catch, that's how much time you get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was crazy, man.
That's crazy.
But he ended up being my court-appointed lawyer. You know, I guess he quit being a judge and became you know what I'm saying?
Attorney,
a representative. So, and he didn't do no good job either. He did the same crap.
Yeah, did you feel he did you justice? At least he put up a good fight based on you sitting there listening to his testimony?
No, I'm not gonna say he put up a good fight because it's a lot of motions he could have filed. It was a lot of things that for all the way to close to the end of my trial, they didn't even have a shooter.
Oh, damn.
They didn't even have a shooter. Everybody that said they seen me shoot the gun in trial turned around and said, well, I didn't see him shoot, but we know he had the gun on him.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't even have a shooter. So I feel like he should have filed more motions. He could have did more, man, to get me out that situation. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, at the same time though, it was a hurt, but it was also a blessing, man, because the way I was living in the streets, I needed to go sit down, bro.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't sit down, I promise you, I'd probably be dead right now. I was in so much war and so much beef with so much different people. You know what I'm saying? It was only a matter of time before it caught up with me. No, you know what I'm saying?
That's real. How long did it take to come to a verdict on your situation?
I can't even remember. Was it about a week? No. I want to say it might have been like, I think I went to trial for like 3-4 days, something like that. I can't remember. It's so long ago, bro. Oh, yeah. I think like 3 to 4 days, bro. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I give the guys credit for is the guys that was against me, they went to trial and told the judge right there on the stand, like, man, that man right there didn't have nothing to do with it, man. We was trying to kill his homeboy. He was just with him. So we figured, well, damn, if he with him, we gonna get him too. You know what I'm saying? So I just knew in my mind right then, I was like, well, shit, I'm finna get self-defense. They knowing what's up.
Yeah, how come self-defense? Yeah, how come self-defense didn't come into play there?
Man, you know how it is in Texas, man. Texas don't play, bro. And they got a 99% conviction rate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you can spit on the ground and you damn near going to prison. You know what I'm saying?
I always thought Texas was good for stand your ground. Like as far as my life was in danger, I'm going to defend my life.
I wish that was the case. I wish that was true. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, they got it. And then I was in Denton County at the time. I caught my murder case in Louisville. You know what I'm saying? So I was in Denton County at the time, one of the racist ass counties in Dallas in Texas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they was waiting to hang me dry. You know what I'm saying?
They come down, they say guilty, and then it comes to sentencing. How much time were you expecting to face? How much time in your mind were you like, how much time were you willing to do at that age?
Well, after the witnesses and the opponent, you know what I'm saying, the opposite team, after their testimony, I at least figured I was like, well, maybe they'll give me like 5 or 10 for having a gun or something like, or drop it to a lower case like self-defense manslaughter or something less, you know what I'm saying, of a charge. But when they came out and was like 25 years TDCJ, first degree murder, I was like, after hearing these guys' testimony, how can you convict me of first degree murder? You see what I'm saying? After hearing these guys tell you, we went after him. He wasn't the person we was trying to get. We was trying to get his homeboy. They telling you they was the aggressors. That they was premeditated. They was coming after us. Man. And they still gave me 25 years, bro. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
When the gavel hits and they say 25 years, and how old were you at the time? About how old were you?
Man, I was like, I want to say like 26. 26 at the time.
You know, people start calculating like, you know, okay, 20, I'm going to get out, damn, 50 years old. For you mentally, were you like, man, my life is done? Or were you like, all right, let me go do what I got to do and get up in this?
Nah, I thought my life was done. When they said 25 years, and I just knew it then, I was like, it ain't fit to be good. I'm fit to act a fool in here. I was so upset and so mad, you know what I'm saying? Man, it wasn't until I got to prison and found God to where I start really just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see my purpose of why I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It was a lot of stuff I needed to change in my life. And God work in mysterious ways. So if this is what it's going to take for him to sit you down and get your attention, then albeit, who is us to argue with God? You know what I'm
saying? If you don't mind, describe your first 72 hours. And I don't mean like during intake. I mean actually, what was the first unit you hit, the major unit?
The first major unit I hit was Ferguson.
Ferguson, man.
Yeah, Midway, Texas.
Gladiator. So explain, you know, especially back then, what was the first 72 hours like?
Man, well, for some people it was rough. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, a lot of people is gangster in the streets, but a hoe in prison. You feel me? I done seen gangsters turn a new lease when they in that prison around a bunch of lines. Ain't no pistols in prison.
Yeah,
pistols is them gloves. That's what we call pistols in prison. Our gloves when we fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call pistols. And you know, on Ferguson unit is a tough unit off the muscle because when you come in, you gotta prove yourself. Yeah. You gotta show people like, yeah, I'm not that one. Yeah. I'm not who you think I am. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get tried. They try you all up and down the hallway. When you get to like the first block I hit was G block. And when I got on G block, guys was telling me, they were like, what you is, homie? What set you is? I'm like, man, I'm 5 deuce. You know what I'm saying? Hoover against the crib. You know what I'm saying? And not no HCG. I don't know where they get that from. I'm HGC.
Yeah,
you know
that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. But you know what I'm saying? So they like, yeah, they go get your homie. Homie's gonna come over. What's up? Where you from? Let me see your paperwork. Go put your stuff up. Bring your paperwork to the day room. You bring your paperwork out. You know what I'm saying? You know, they want to see if you're a child molester or if you got a messed up case. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to look at the homies. The homies want to take you in the cell or take you on the end of the run. You're going to have to squabble up, you know what I'm saying? Prove that you're going to get, you know what I'm saying? You're going to stand, you know what I'm saying? Represent this crib stuff, you know
This is all within the first 3 days?
Yeah. Man, I probably had like, I probably maybe had like 6 fights, man. 6 fights my first week. Yeah, that's real talk.
Would you say these fights were for recreation? Were they initiation tests? Was it aggravated? Like, nah, nigga, you need your ass whooped.
I think it was more, it was tests, bro. Because I got into a fight with a Mexican dude that was Mexican Mafia. I got in a fight with him because he was being disrespectful. I got in a fight with a couple of homeboys for being disrespectful. And, you know, it's just a lot of dumb stuff that go on in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? That I don't stand for. Like, they run around playing booty games. They call it booty games. They be running by grabbing each other, grab ass and all that.
I heard that. Like, what is that? What is that about? Like,
man, that shit crazy, bro. And when I see homies do it, I get mad because I'm like, what is you doing, man?
Yeah, I heard.
This ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
I heard like within the gang unit, like partners, homies doing that to each other. I'm like,
man, that's crazy, like, bro.
What is the purpose of it? Like,
bro, I don't know what the purpose is. That's some gay I'm not trying to offend the gay community or whatever, but that's gay stuff to me, bro. A man don't grab another man butt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A man don't touch on another man in a volatile way. You know what I'm saying?
Do people even, when people speak and come, you know how like you might be out here in the free world, a nigga might talk to you and throw his hand over your, throw his arm over your neck and be chopping up what you do.
I don't even like that.
Yeah, do people even talk to people touching them like, hey, bro, don't even touch me when you talk to me?
Yeah.
Like what was how was people communication be? Because I'm like, I really need like 3 feet of space, when I'm talking to you, really.
Well, the homies give each other hugs and shit, lock up, you know what I'm saying, whoop-de-whoop, but all that now on that grab ass stuff, I ain't never been violent. I never let nobody touch me like that. But in there, they play games like that. Like they grabbing each other and stuff. And when I start seeing homies doing it, I'm like, man, they in violation. They need to be violated. Ain't no man grab no man, but that might lead to you now, you liking that, you might want to go mess with a punk or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel there be tests like that just for niggas to test you? If you let's say a young nigga coming in 19, 20, they might play those kind of games with him, or they might
test him.
Yeah, just test
they
him.
do that
just
too.
see what he on. Just like let's see what he.
Yeah, they do that too.
Is it just to see if he, not say he a punk like he trying to give up his ass, but
no, but they test him to see if he'll respond to it.
Right, like,
is what you ask. Yeah. They do that too. They'll test you to see if you respond to it. If you know what I'm saying, be like, hey man, woo woo, you know what I'm saying. But if you don't respond to it, like in prison, I was always taught you handle a situation right then and there. You don't wait.
You don't think about it after
you don't think
days.
about it. No, you handle it right then and there, bro. Because if you don't, it turns into something worse.
Yeah.
And then people feel like they can talk to you a certain way, handle you a certain way because you didn't respond that first time. It's just like over the TV. If a guy come and you watching TV and he turn the TV off, like get the guard to come in and turn the channel or something while you watching it without giving you the respect of say, bro, y'all watching this? Y'all don't mind if I turn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you don't answer that, then he gonna feel like he run the TV. So he gonna feel like every time he go in there, he be like, hey, put it on this, put it on that. Cause he know you ain't gonna respond. You ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Damn.
So you gotta answer it off the muscle like, hold up, Nick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm watching what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There was a situation, I talked to someone on here where he said, again, there's different type rules or respect factors in prison where he said when you sit down having a meal, you have to knock on a table. Like, that you done. I'm like,
you done.
Yeah, I'm like, what is the mentality behind that? Like, what is
man? Well, I only experienced that really on like a transfer unit. Like when I was on Gurney, everybody You know what I'm saying? And they'll get up, put their tray up and leave. But on a max unit or just, you know what I'm saying, a unit, man, we ain't knocking on no table. Well, I didn't. I just, when I finish eating, I go put my tray in the thing and hit the bowling alley. Bowling alley, you know, you go back to your wing and stuff.
Come on. Now, you know, I done these prison stories well enough to where we didn't invited a few people on where I don't mind speaking on, like, you know, some of the stories we heard before. And I know you said, of course, off camera that, you know, you did real time to where you could kind of peep and see when someone is probably fabricating a little bit, you know, as far as these prison stories.
Definitely.
Do you call it fabrication, or they just maybe remembered it wrong, or does everyone serve their time different? You know, because I've had people come in here and sit down and say they skated through prison. Like, nigga, they didn't see a fight. Like, I'm like, how?
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that, but I don't know how, because you gonna get tried. In some way, shape, or form, you gonna get tried in prison. And if you ain't fighting in prison, what are you doing? I mean, I'm just being honest.
How did you do it?
How did you do that? Because you're gonna get tried. If it ain't Aryan Brotherhood, Mexicans, blacks, somebody gonna try you. Somebody gonna push that button. So how did you go all the way through prison without no fights? Was you a protective custody, or what you got going on? Man, and then, man, I don't know, man.
We had
a fight.
Yeah, we had a shout out to Red Dog. Red Dog came in here and he was one of the from what I seen as far as even sitting down was he was a White Boy Blood member. Yeah, and you actually did time with Red Dog. Man, I did time with Red Dog on the boy unit, man, and Red Dog solid, man. One thing I can say about Red Dog, we used to walk the rec yard together, you know what I'm saying, and talk, man. Red Dog solid, bro. He's a solid white blood, so all that ain't no white bloods or white Crips in the penitentiary. That's a lie, bro. That's a lie. We had white Crips and white bloods in the penitentiary. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, Red Dog was solid. Red Dog gonna fight. He gonna stand for what he believe in. He represented that Stop 6. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? He was real. He held it down. And, you know, I'm gonna tell you, if he didn't, I'm gonna be like, nah, hell, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was real, bro. He was real. He didn't have no problems. The niggas knew he rep what he rep. You know what I'm saying? And he stood on that. How does it work though? When Bloods and Crips come together, was the war outside? Did that flow on the inside where you couldn't even be in the unit? Because technically your celly might be. Or I'm assuming they might not put a Blood with a Crip, but you gonna.
They do. They do.
Oh, okay,
yeah, they do.
How does that work? As far as, you know, technically, man, we're supposed to be at war. Man,
we in the penitentiary. We all come together against other races, because you got the Aryan Brotherhood. We outnumber with all the Mexicans. That's just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Because you got so many different Mexican gangs in there, from Tango Blast, the Latin Kings, the Mexican Mafia, the TS, you know what I'm saying? All type of different, you know, Mexicles, man, I can get the list go on, you know what I'm saying? So say we get into it like with the white dudes. The Bloods and Crips will come together against them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Or we got to go to war with the Mexicans. The Blood and Crips will join forces together. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no placing like that in there, man, far as that. Now, it's still, I'm a Blood and you a Crip, or I'm a Crip and you a Blood. You know what I'm saying? It's still that. We still recognize that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we on the opposite side. But we come, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to go down, we going to stand together as a whole, as people.
Yeah, they say the Mexicans are always gonna be united in that front, no matter what.
Always, man, always. And Tango Blast, the biggest gang. They Tango Blast, man. Them boys, like I told you last time, them boys vicious, bro. They stand on what they stand on. Tango Blast is not to be played with, bro. You know
someone came in and told me, because I think he had did 20 some years in prison, and he said the Tango Blast was, and again, no disrespect to Tango, but he said that they formed that Tango Blast because it was Mexicans coming in there, you know, violating Mexicans.
Facts. That's true.
They had to kind of basically say, all right, we got to kind of come together in regards.
Yeah, a bunch of different cities in Texas clicked up, like San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth, and they all got together and was like, look, we going to join forces and we going to take Mexican Mafia, Texas, we going to take them out. Yeah. We tired of them, you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
When, let's say, white boy, you know, crime of passion, you know, maybe he murdered his wife or something, you know what I'm saying, attempted murder something. He comes in there green, just, you know, they ain't never been in prison, you know, Ivy League preppy white boy, 26 years old or something. How does it look for him when he steps into, like, let's say a Ferguson or something like that?
Well, shoot, when he come in there, it's either, you know what I'm saying, man up or bow down. You know, they used to have a saying, what's that saying? You gonna fight, fuck, or bust a 60.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You either gonna stay in like a man and stay in your ground, or you gonna go play for what you get played for. Weak. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you gotta remember, man, you in a cage with a bunch of lions now. Ain't no guns. You know what I'm saying? You either got these or you got these. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do? You either gonna be a man or you not. You know what I'm saying?
Mind you, this dude, let's say he never been part of no kind of gang activity. He ain't no street activity. Again, crime of passion got him locked up.
Yeah.
Whose wing does he get under? Like when he gets in there, does he just do like, I'm gonna do my own time, or who's gonna take him under a wing? Because again, you know.
And you saying he's Caucasian?
Caucasian, yes.
Well, the white guy's gonna come at him. The Aryan Brotherhood, all white knight, all the white race groups, they gonna come at him and be, you know what I'm saying, try to get him down. If he don't get down with him, they gonna break him. They gonna try to break him at least. Now, if he hold his own, you know what I'm saying, that's on him. But if he break, then, you know what I'm saying, he might be doing other activities in there that try to survive. You know what I'm saying? Because don't get me wrong, it's booty bandits in prison. It's people that prey on the weak in prison. But they know who to try. They know who to play with. You know what I'm saying?
The bandits, no.
The booty bandits. They don't come at real gangster niggas because they know what time it is. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't trying to
they
die.
go, yeah, they go after
self-preservation.
Yeah, they go after the weak. They go at somebody they know they can break.
So someone who they know they could break, can that person just, like you said, bust a 60, can that person just pay for protection? Like, hey, I cannot fight.
Yeah,
I know. Feel like defending my life.
There's a whole bunch of guys in there getting extorted. You know what I'm saying? But there's a new thing that the prison system came up with called a Safe Prison Act. It's a rat on the wall with a commissary bag. You know what I'm saying?
Heard about that, right?
Boy, they ain't playing about that, bro. You get caught extorting somebody and, man, you going straight to super sed. You rape somebody, any of that, you going straight super sed.
I mean, but is it extortion when a man offers, like, hey, can I pay for, like, hey, I need some assistance. I'm going to pay you to, you know, watch out, you know, watch my back.
Well, in the system eyes, it's extortion because you getting paid for benefit, like, you know what I'm saying? But in the inmate eyes, it's just, hey, you know, you want to pay me to make sure nobody hurt you? Well, shit, give me the money. You know what I'm saying? But man, I don't need none of that. I wouldn't do none of it. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever have to
stay in your own ground? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else got to do.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
what was your hustle while you was in there, as far as either having to work, or did you have a hustle on the side to get to?
Man, I was hunting women, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We was trying to get that K2 in. We was trying to get cigarettes in. I had cigarettes. I had K2. I had all type of stuff going on. Gambling. We shooting dice. We gambling on games, on parlays, running boards, knock table, everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything, you know, I'm from the street. So anything that got to do with hustling and getting money, gambling wise, and you know what I'm saying? I'm in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
What was your approach for trying to get a guard to, you know, come on your side and like, hey, man, let's run it up together? How'd you approach him?
Well, I try to befriend them first. I try to be friends with them, laugh with them, clown, go to the D space, act like I'm sweeping for them, kick it with her, you know what I'm saying? And then when I see that she's open to my conversation, then I slide her a kite. I write something down, you know, man, I think you very pretty, you know what I'm saying? You cool, you know what I'm saying? We vibing, woo-woo. If she take that first kite and don't tell on me or get me in trouble or write me up, oh, she locked in. She locked in. She good. She good.
What was the benefits for the guard to get in business with either you or just any inmate? What's their benefit?
Well, it's the difference if it's really on you, because you can have your family out in the world, meet them and give them money, you know what I'm saying, like help pay their bills at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Or like some guys, they just in it for the relationship. They in it for just to have a girl on the unit and try to get them a little some every now and then, or some head, or I done seen guys go as just wanting that female companion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It gets you through the time.
Yeah, it gets you through the time, basically, man. They just wanted that female companion. They just wanted to be around her all the time and feel that like, yeah, she like me, I like her, this my girl. You know what I'm saying? Just to help them through their time.
You ever see a female guard get caught up
That's plenty of time.
Like what be happening? Like, dude, like the whole yard be on. They be hearing like, oh shit.
Oh yeah,
Cheryl done got busted.
Word travel fast. Word, they gonna be like, oh, they walked Miss So and So off the unit today. Woo woo, and everybody else like, oh man, why we need her? Don't do this.
Damn,
please don't do this to us. You know what I'm saying?
I heard stories of inmates. They used to fight over like we gonna fight over this.
Yeah, you got tender dicks in there. Them niggas get too close to the girl to where they feel like they gonna get out and marry her and you ain't finna do. And this girl got a husband at home and kids and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna leave her husband and kids for a nigga in the penitentiary. But in his mind, he's so psychologically, this is my woman. Nigga, you nigga out there, nigga talk to her, I'ma bust their head. And he all watching the D-Spay everywhere she walk, making sure she ain't talking to other inmates. I'm like, man, if you don't go sit your crazy.
What the female guards, what would they do to try to get? I heard they be normally, put on a little perfume. They might let a nigga get the jack off game off on them. Like, what do they be doing to? How do you know one likes you just in general? Do they do anything extra? Do they change their routine a little bit?
They kite. If she accept that first kite, she locked in. She locked in. If she accept that first kite and she don't tell or go back try to, you know what I'm saying? She locked in. But I'm gonna tell you this though. It's not I don't see it as a bad thing because it's a lot of female guards that come in there that don't got nobody. And then, in the penitentiary, you got all walks of life. You got muscle big, you got the pretty boys, you got you know what I'm saying? It's like she got a pick. She don't get this in the world. She don't get guys in the world hollering at her 24/7 and hey, baby, you look good. So even say she ugly and bad built. Now she in a prison to where a bunch of guys like, ooh, you fine. Damn, you beautiful, baby. Woo, 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 woo. She don't hear that in the world.
Yeah. Damn.
So now she getting this attention. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna choose up.
Yeah, normally they from that little town, the prison in, normally. They got
always, they be them little
from a small town anyway.
People out of college, people that just need a job, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But it's some cool women though, bro. They cool. It's free world type stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they not bad people. They not, man, I'm telling you, I was cool with a bunch of female guards, bro. And man, they was good-hearted people, bro. They wanted us out of that prison, bro. I done met them, bro. They was like, man, I hate y'all in here.
They felt bad. Yeah, they felt bad for you.
Yeah, they was like, I hate y'all in here, bro. I hate to see my brothers locked up like this, man.
Damn.
I want to see y'all home with y'all kids and y'all family, man. I met a lot of cool guards in there, bro.
Yeah.
Cool women, bro. And it wasn't about no relationship or no trying to get them to bring something in. It was just a friendship like, man, she really cut for me. She really want to see a nigga make it. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Yeah.
They have what they call it, wandering eyes. Or what's it? When you looking at a guard, they tell you not to stare or something like that. What's it? I forgot the name of it. I think it's like wandering eyes or something.
Yeah, that's that old transfer unit.
Yeah.
Don't be staring at me. You know what I'm saying? Don't be eyeballing me and then you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna look where I want to look.
Yeah, I look where I want to look. How you gonna tell you walk around here with these tight ass pants on, with this big ass booty sticking way down the hallway, you don't want nobody to look.
Yeah, should they have the guards untuck their shirts? Because
you know what I'm saying?
They got
a shirt in her pants, booty way out here from her body, hair done up, nails looking good. You don't want nobody to look. And we in here for 17, 20, 30 years. Girls, you crazy.
Man.
Stop playing games.
On the flip side of that, was there any male guards that just was assholes about working there? Like, they just brought their pain from home onto y'all.
You running through that all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we used to tell them, though, we be like, God damn, whatever you going through with your wife and kids at home, man, no, you ain't got to come here and take it out on us, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about they deliberately just straight coming in there to be assholes, bro. Coming in there to talk bad to you, treat you any kind of way, write you up for every little thing. You like, damn, this petty ass, you gonna write me up for this? Yeah, I'm writing you up. You gonna be on restriction. You ain't going to reg. You like, damn, this motherfucker, yeah, man. It's a whole bunch of them, bro. They overly excessively do their job. You know what I'm saying? When all you gotta do is come and do your 8 hours and go home, they in there to harass you. That's how they get off. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever have to work the fields or anything like that?
Yeah, I was in the fields. I think I was in the fields for like 8 years, man. I had to fake a heart attack to get out the fields.
Fred Sanford, you had to.
Man, I had to fake. They would never let me out. I kept putting in for SSI jobs and all type of jobs, and they like, no, you on gang foul. You doing this. We ain't finna have you around the women because we be seeing you on in the D space talking to women, and I'm just like, damn, I can't get no job. So one day I went to the fields. I was like, oh, man. Oh, I'm faking like my heart hurting and everything. So they brought me back in. When they go take me back in, the nurse put the, what they call it, the EKGs on me to test my heart. She was like, boy, ain't nothing wrong with you. I'm like, I begged the nurse. I said, please, I've been in this field 8 years. All I'm asking you is to help me one time. Please get me out these fields. And she did. They gave me. I got a lay in. I'm unassigned now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Yeah, she blessed my game, boy.
So you faked it, not knowing if it was gonna work for you or not.
Yeah. But I had to do something because I got tired, bro. Man, we be in that heat, boy. It be so hot. And then we got a little Aggie. You know what an Aggie hoe is, huh?
Yeah.
We out there lined up, 4-stepping, cutting yards. I'm talking about hundreds of yards of grass, bro. What an Aggie, bro. Go get a little water break, go right back to work. Ooh, and then some places take you out 2 halves. Some places take you out there in the morning time. You come in, eat lunch, and go right back out there again. You know what I'm saying?
Did you understand why y'all was cutting that grass?
Man, that's free labor. That's modern day slavery.
Yeah, man.
That's all it is. It's modern day slavery, bro. They getting free labor out of us, cheap. And they got tractors to cut the grass.
Tractor could easily cut through this field.
Bro, the tractor driver be literally right there by us.
Damn.
While we cutting the grass.
Damn.
It's crazy, man.
You remember,
man, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, bro.
Man, that's why I hear a lot of that.
I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, man. The penitentiary is bad, bro.
Do you remember any of the cadences of that whole squad?
Yeah.
Can you hit us with one?
Let me see. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and your 4 step. 1, 2, 3. I say my Aggie up. 1, 2, 3. I say my Aggie down. 1, 2, 3. I know you hear the sound. 1, 2, 3. Now go on and cut the ground. It's 1, 2, 3. I say my Aggie high. 1, 2, 3. All the way to the sky. 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that, man.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That's technically chain gang, man.
You got a lead row and a back row. You know what I'm saying? One guy leading and the other guy behind, keeping the line straight as y'all cut. You know what I'm saying?
Man. They say the whole squad, when you out there for 8 years, that even y'all have a little bond when you see someone from your whole squad, someone that's on your line.
Yeah.
That y'all like, you probably gonna look out for them. Like, we working together basically.
Yeah.
Okay, that's real. That's real.
Yeah, we all bond together because you got to look at it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You man, they got us in these chains, man. We all got to live around each other, bro. We all got to be men. You know what I'm saying? We just. You know what I'm saying? And everybody just going through the struggle in their own way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some people can't deal with it and some people just living it. You know what I'm saying? Just going through the motion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Penitentiary it ain't it, bro.
For you, what was one of those things from the free world that you missed? Like a small thing that most people probably out here take for granted.
Man, love. I'm gonna have to say love, bro.
Speak on.
And I ain't talking about sexual wiles or none of that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas gonna get on here and be like, man, I miss fucking getting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, I miss just my kids, my love for my kids and being around my kids and holding my kids and picking them up from school, taking them to parks and love for my family members, bro, when they just get-togethers, you know what I'm saying? Like barbecues and just being with family and just everybody laughing, drinking, having fun, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's something you miss, bro, because you sitting there and all you around a bunch of different attitudes all day. Everybody got an attitude about something. Everybody going through it about something. It's never a dull moment in prison. You know what I'm saying? Never a dull moment.
Days like Christmas, Thanksgiving, do you feel like that? Does the energy change in prison? Like a little bit at least? Like,
well, it did for me at the beginning, but as I got used to just being there, bro, I quit celebrating. And what's funny about it, still to this day, I don't celebrate it.
Oh, because
I'm in the world now.
Yeah, because
I just go on so accustomed of, I don't even give a care about holidays no more. my birthday come up, everybody be like, oh, we finna turn up. No, I'm finna turn down. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather sit at home and watch movies and kick it than you know what I'm saying? Go to a club or go out, man. I got content with I done missed so many. You got to remember, I did 17 flat.
Yeah.
So that's 17 calendar years, bro. I done missed Christmases, birthdays, holidays, everything. So you grow accustomed to just be like, man, what is a holiday?
That's real.
Just another day to me. You know what I'm saying? What's a birthday? It's just another day to me. You know what I'm saying? Getting older in this world. That's all it is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's perspective right there. If you don't mind, can you give us, what are the rules when you get a new cellie, or if you come into another man's cell? What are the rules that you abide by, or that is the unspoken rules, I guess?
Well, my mostly thing is cleanliness. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You can bounce your head off the wall. Just don't bring no punks in here. And be trying to sleep with no punks and be clean. You know what I'm saying? If I clean the cell one day, you clean the cell. We take turns. Keep that toilet clean. Keep the floor clean. Keep the walls clean. You know, like when I did get a job in prison, I was an SSI. And I was on shower crew, so we get packets of bleach, all this type of stuff. So I used to take some of the bleach, you know what I'm saying, take it back to the cell, you know what I'm saying, put it in a little powder thing or something, and that's what we use to clean the whole cell out. We keep the cell bleached and clean, you know what I'm saying? And I get magazines in. You know, magazines come with them cologne strips. I used to cut the cologne strips into like little pieces, and I put a paper clip in my vent, and I put the cologne strip on there so when it blows, it make your cell smell like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. That's
man,
smart.
You know, prison, we come up with all type of...
Yeah, now, what would you say that you brought from prison to the free world? Like, what tendencies that you learned in prison and you just maybe do inside the free world when you got out? Or a habit that was hard to break, let me say.
The habit that was hard to break from prison and in the free world?
Yeah. They say
I had to change my attitude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because prison make you a different type of animal. So when you grow accustomed to being a gorilla all the time in prison, you got to change that mentality when you get out because you're not in prison no more. So your mentality out here can lead to serious and badder offenses. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in prison, I can squabble up with somebody in a cell on the back of the run, at rec yard by the handball court, whatever, and it's done with. Out here, if you put your hands on somebody at Walmart or something, you getting another assault case. Why are you on parole? So that's catching a case. Why are you on another case? You're back in prison again.
So let's say you you at McDonald's or something, you in line and, somebody just come skip you.
Mm-hmm.
Normally in prison, like, bro.
Man, that's a no-no.
Yeah, but out here you have to kind of...
You got to think. You got to think for other people.
Yeah.
You got to think. You got to use your head. You got to think for other people because a lot of people do stuff unintentionally.
Yeah.
They just be like, they be on their phone and they just walk right in front of you. And you be like, say, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they do it unintentionally. In prison, guys do it intentionally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They try to do little games like that to see what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So out here, you just gotta be, you gotta think for other people. You gotta be conscious. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch the way you move. You know what I'm saying? And watch the way you act. You gotta control your attitude. Cause road rage will make you go crazy. I done been in road rage incidents since I've been out where I'm like, man, I'm finna beat this.
Yeah, somebody just, a nigga just honking at you like.
Yeah, now I gotta catch myself like, I got too much to lose.
Yeah.
Cause I'm still on parole.
Yeah.
So if I put my hands on him and do something bad to him, I done went back to prison and he ain't gonna do nothing but go back home to his wife and kids. But now I'm back in this situation again. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be mindful, bro.
At what point, a lot of people enter prison like a boy, as far as us as men.
Mm-hmm.
We enter with a boy mentality, and some people do become men in prison. Would you say you entered with a boy's mentality and became a man? And if so, at what point did you become a man that you feel in prison?
I want to say when I started getting closer to God. That's what made me start becoming a man, because one thing about God, when you start getting in that Bible and start going to church and getting closer to God, he gonna start revealing to you all the things that you was doing that was wrong and how you was affecting other people's lives and how you was hurting people. Yeah. And I used to sit on my bunk at night and God would just give it to me. And I'll replay it in my head like, damn, I can't believe I did that, bro. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's God's way of opening your eyes to like, remember when you hit old boy with that pistol? Remember when you robbed old boy? Remember when you did this? And it make you feel bad about yourself because it's like, damn, I was really like that? Yeah. But you don't see it when you're doing it. But when you, like I said, prison, that's why I said prison saved a lot of us, bro. Whether a person want to admit it or not, prison saved a lot of us, bro. Because a lot of us would be dead right now, bro. We was really living that life. Yeah. We was living that life out there, bro. Yeah. That people can vouch for, like, man, that man there was, you know what I'm saying?
It's for real.
Prison saved me, man.
Yeah, no, Charleston White has always said he do recommend that every young man at least touch prison because it'll, you'll see it.
It's gonna change.
Which I agree. I don't think 17 years is an insane amount of time, but
yeah, it is, bro.
If you do at least, almost like a boy's home, if you do at least 3 to 6 months, it'll make you not want to go back to them.
It'll change you, bro. It'll definitely change you, especially if they stick you somewhere where it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna change you, bro, because you're gonna see a whole different world. Prison is a whole different world of itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A whole different world. Like I said, in the world, you would brush your teeth and spit in the sink, right? In prison, that's disrespect. You spit in the toilet. Oh. And you got to flush the toilet before you spit while the water going down, then spit. Yeah. So it don't splash on the toilet seat. You see what I'm saying? But in the world, it's normal. You'll be brushing your teeth in the sink and spitting in the sink. You see what I'm saying? It's different rules apply in prison than they do in the world.
So even if you come in, let's say you're not clean, you basically you nasty.
Yeah.
Prison gonna probably make you.
Oh no, you gonna learn. Or you gonna learn, or you gonna get enough fighting in to where you gonna get tired of it. Because that's one of the biggest things in prison is having a clean cellie, bro. Because there's so many nasty people come through there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get there's hepatitis C in there. It's all type of diseases. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From that, tuberculosis, there's nasty people that come in there, picking a scan. I watched the dude, I'm going to tell you, I used to cut my hair in prison with the clippers. Yeah. You know what stopped me from doing that in prison? One day, we was all in line waiting to do clipper. It's called clipper shave. You get a pass, go to the gym and get a clipper shave. There was a white guy in front of me. And then no racist stuff. This is true facts. There was a white guy in front of me. He was shaving his hair. Blood, scabs on his head, bleeding all on the clippers. He sits the clippers down after he shaved. Black dude walked right up, grabbed the clippers. I said, oh, that's it. I'm done. I never touch them ever again. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Then they got this little diluted solution that they ask people to dip the clippers in, some purple looking diluted, look like it's more water than it is chemical. And they dip it in there like this and go shaving.
Oh, no.
So how you know this dude right here ain't got hepatitis C or something? He just put blood all on the clippers and you done went right behind him and start shaving your face. What if you cut yourself? Now his blood is in your blood. Yeah. I'm like, oh man, I never in my life touch them clippers again. Yeah. Never. And I don't even like razors because razors mess up your face.
Come on.
But man, I use razors all the way till I left that mug. I'd rather my face look like a peanut patty than catch something from one of these crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's sickening, man.
Last, I got to ask you, we just had a recent situation with the Fulio 4, man, the killers who, of course, unalived Julio Fulio.
Oh, Julio Fulio, yeah, I seen that.
They were found guilty. But what got a lot of flack was the sentencing phase where, these young men, 20, 19, 21,
and
they're looking at they were looking at the death penalty. And a lot of young people don't look at the death penalty, but this is Florida, so they like that death penalty. And they had a lot of people, even a warden, come speak on their behalf to say they shouldn't have the death penalty because they're so young. We get a lot of sweat equity out of them. We can get a lot of work out of them, like for years.
Boy, ain't that crazy?
Yeah, ain't that like
that's just slavery right in your face.
Basically, it's telling you, like
basically telling you are a slave.
What is your take on the death penalty versus life in prison? What is your take on it?
Well, life in prison is the death penalty.
Some people look at it like
that's how I look at it. So what do you need to lethal injection somebody for where life with no parole and never see the world again, that's death in itself.
Yeah, when they tell you you'll be 89 and 102, you're still going to be in here.
You person damn near probably ain't going to live to see that. So it's a death penalty. So why you got to shoot some liquid up in me when you can give me life with no parole and it's the same killing feeling? Because you dead to the world anyway. You dead to everybody anyway.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Throw away the key.
Yeah.
Man, that's real. Well, as we do these things, Floss, we try not to, of course, glorify prison.
Yeah.
And actually, the last question before I get to this is, when it comes to fighting, of course, you have to put your work in. Were there some certified knockout artists in prison like that you?
Man, there's some bad boys in that penitentiary. That name ring bells. And I'm going to call it out because them boys ring bells. If you ever been in Texas Penitentiary, you know about the Cedric Roses, you know about the Tyrone Cottons, you know about the Gary Vans, them boys from West Dallas. You know, boy, there's some boys in there, boy, that was some serious dudes. Like I was locked up with Gary Van from West Dallas, and boy, his hands look like boxing gloves. And boy, when he hit you, it feel like your soul left your body. You know what I'm saying? Lucho. I'm talking about, I was locked up with a bunch of heavy hitters, you know what I'm saying? Heavy K. The list go on. I can name, it was a lot of good fighters out of Waco. You know what I'm saying? Man, I done met some bad boys, man. And them boys had them hands. I'm talking about, boy, beat you silly. You know what I'm saying? Beat you raggedy.
What was the worst, a body shot or a head shot?
Well, we used to go to the body on purpose just to condition our body. Like Gary Van, he used to line everybody up on the rec yard that, the people that he cool with, that he trained. He trained them in boxing, and Tyrone Cotton was the same way. And they just, we body punch to condition your body up, then teach you how to block, teach you how to move, teach you how to punch, because a lot of dudes don't know how to punch. A lot of dudes get in a fight and just be throwing fast like this, but punches feeling like this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Gary Van was in there teaching you how to punch, how to hit, where to hit. You know what I'm saying? Boy, they was creating some bad dudes in there, boy. They was creating some, I'm talking about niggas was going in there, boy, come in the world and be boxers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, real talk.
All right, well, with that being said, as we do these prison stories, Floss, I appreciate you, man. But, we don't try to glorify prison. We always try to teach and educate the young dudes out here taking penitentiary chances to not end up in the situation that you were in. So if you don't mind, as we get out, can you speak to the youth, man, as far as what they need to do to turn their life around to not end up in your situation? Because your situation could have been avoided.
Yeah, it could have been avoided easily.
Very easily, man.
Easily,
A bad
very
day.
easily.
Just a fucking bad day.
You know what I'm
if you
saying?
don't mind, speak to the youth out there, man, that's out here taking that might be in your same situation, trying to retaliate for a family member.
Man, let me tell y'all this, man. You don't have to be tough to fit in with everybody else, man. I know it's a wave going on right now, just like in rap music, because I'm a rapper too myself. Where if you ain't got no body, you ain't real. Or if you ain't got no body, you ain't no killer, you ain't no gangster. Bro, you don't have to kill somebody to be accepted, man. Live your life, man. And everybody can't be rappers, bro. Everybody can't be rappers, bro. Get you a job, man. There's nothing wrong with getting a normal job and taking care of your family and living, bro. Stay away from this penitentiary, man, because they're gonna put you somewhere where you don't want to be, bro. For real, man. Take it from me, somebody that know, bro. Penitentiary is not a game. It's not a place of fun. It's not a place where you can just go do some time and get out, man. You're gonna go through some stuff in there, bro. You're going to go through hell in there, from the guards to the inmates to whatever, man. You don't want to experience that, bro. Prison is not no place to be, especially if you got kids and family that love you, man. Stay out of prison, man. Live your life, man. It's cool to grow old, man. It's cool to grow old. Nowadays, we losing our youth, man. We got youngsters dying at 18, 17, 20 years old over rap beef or just senseless beef. And I'm from this hood. We don't like them over there. Why? You probably don't even know that guy from over there. You see what I'm saying? So you killing an innocent person you don't even know. Never had no quarrel with, never had no contact with, but just because he live in this neighborhood and you live over here, you gonna kill him?
Man.
And then go do life in prison? And then let me tell you this, where's your homeboys gonna be? Them same little gang you running with, While you in the world talking about, yeah, we repping this, repping that. I want to see where they going to be when you go to prison. I'm going to see who going to hold you down and rep you while you in prison. Who going to put that money on your books? Who going to write them letters? Who going to come visit you? I guarantee it ain't going to be your homeboys. So if you feel like me, don't put your mama, don't put your daddy, don't put your kids, don't put your family through it, man. It's cool to live out here, man. It's cool to have fun out here and live life, man. We got to stop this, man. You know what I'm saying? Gloves up, guns down, man. For real, man.
That's real. I've seen some situations where dude went to prison, he ain't even been out his city. Like, he ain't even seen another state. And I'm like, damn, you throw your life away. You ain't even seen Miami.
Ain't even seen life.
Ain't even seen the beach.
Ain't even lived life.
Ain't even live. I'm like, damn, don't throw your life away out here. So, it's worth to live by, man. Floss, I got to, appreciate you, man. But if you don't mind, tell us how to follow you. Tell us where the music is. Tell us, everything we need to be looking out for what you got coming up.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Floss the Boss, man. You can follow me at Instagram at Floss_the Boss with a THA, the Boss. You know what I'm saying? Same thing on YouTube, Floss the Boss with a THA. Man, I'm on all streaming platforms, man. I got a new album coming out. I also a manager and an A&R for labels too, bro. So if you got talent out there and you need a good manager to get you shows, get you features, get you marketed out there, get your face out there to the public, tap in with me ASAP, man. I got a list of artists right now that I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from Young Row. I'm even ESG manager from the Screwed Up Clique. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people I'm managing right now where I'm trying to get them on that, you know what I'm saying, that scale, that platform to where everything gonna be marketed right, branded right. You know what I'm saying? Just come talk to me, man. Come mess with me. DM me, you know what I'm saying? And holler at me, man. For real.
That's real. Last thing I want to get from you before we get out of here, I just feel bad if I didn't ask you, was, this gang stuff as far as Bloods, Crips. When we look back at, let's say 92, 93, 94, what do you feel has changed the most from what they consider gang culture back then to gang culture today?
Loyalty. The loyalty ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying? Back then, when I first started gang banging, the loyalty was strong. Your gang was damn near closer to you than your family was. And they did for you anything you needed. If you was homeless, needed a place to stay, you can go to somebody. When you was hungry and they had no money to eat, homies come get you like, come on, man, let's go over and eat, man. You know what I'm saying? It was more stronger loyalty. Now, they backdooring their own homies. You know what I'm saying? They killing their own homeboys off. One minute they looking at you telling you they love you, and the next minute they setting you up at a party to get backdoored and killed. You know what I'm saying? It's just this whole new YN youngster wave, I don't agree with it because they feel like pushing the older guys away, but you need us. You need the older guys because you need us to teach you the game because you 17 years old. You don't know the game. You ain't even lived life. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even lived life to know nothing yet. But in their mind, they feel like, I know everything, nigga. I know me. I'm doing this, man, you don't know nothing until you experience it.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Real talk. So it's that loyalty, man. That loyalty was took out the game and that realness was took away. You know what I'm saying? Nobody real to each other no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just all watered down, man. It's fake, man.
Man, well, hey, with that being said, I appreciate you. I got to say, man, Floss the Boss back in here, man. Prison Stories 101. Hey, I salute you, man.
Man, I salute you and I appreciate y'all for having me again, man. Y'all go tap in with my homeboy Joker, man. Real life street stars, man. Prison Stories, man. 101. Yeah, the hottest prison story podcast in the world. Yeah.
Let's go.